Just really feeling called to doing a love reading today. I was gonna do it on TikTok, but I'm like, let's do a really good one on YouTube today. So Divine Spirit Angels Guides, what does the collective need to know about love? What do we need to know about love? Okay, so we have the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Feels like you've been working really, really hard to be able to become the person that you need to be able to have the best love connection in the world. It feels like maybe you've been in communication with somebody, like just like here and there. Maybe you're working on a connection right now. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. But there is a love connection here that is going to succeed. Tell me about this. Okay, so we have the Fool reverse. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I was getting heavy conflict energy here. We have Judgment. It feels like somebody in this connection made a very reckless decision. They made a very reckless decision, and this put you down a road of conflict and hurt, and it's just, it feels like just sticking the knife in and like turning it. And it was so deep. It hurts so bad. Like there's so much hurt between the two of you. And now, like, the truth is finally being revealed. The truth is finally being revealed within this love connection, like of where things went wrong, what went wrong. Like it's like there's just so much, like the veil has been lifted. I'm seeing the veil card in my Cosmo deck. Like this is heavy energy. This is heavy energy. And give me more about this truth, Spirit. Hierophant. And the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like there needed to be there needed to be a disconnect to be able to see this truth, is what I'm hearing. There needed to be a disconnect. Maybe you were too close to it, and because you were too close to it, you weren't able to fully see the whole picture. You weren't able to figure it out together because you were too close to it. And now, like, there's going to be a new cycle when it comes to love. Let's get a little bit deeper. Let's get a little bit deeper on what this conflict was. What is this conflict, Spirit? What is this conflict we've been moving through that we are too close to? Okay, Five of Lotuses. Geomanger. It's too many cards, but we can take this one. Oh, there's two. Five of Lotuses, the Geomanger, the Five of Trees, and the Vessel. Ooh. Ooh, that's heavy. There was something that needed to be let go of, and it was being held on to for dear life. And instead of upgrading the relationship, it's like you were trying to, like, you were just beating a dead horse, is what I'm getting. You were just beating a dead horse. And it's like you thought you were nurturing the relationship. They thought that they were nurturing the relationship. And it wasn't doing, because the entire, again, the vessel of the relationship itself was not moving. This was not moving because it wasn't being let go of. It was constantly being messed with. Three of Trees. Oh, that's way too many cards. Three of Trees, Nine of Lotuses. It's like you needed this vessel to be able to be upgraded, and it feels like both of you needed to, you needed space. You needed to disconnect to be able to, like, get back into the flow of what true, like, love and devotion truly is to one another. So this kind of feels like you might be going through a breakup right now, or maybe you've gone through a breakup. But again, the beginning of our reading, we have a win-win outcome is forecast. But things are going to look up. But once you start nurturing your vessel, once they start nurturing their vessel, is this connection going to make it, or are we going our separate ways for good? We have the Two of Pearls, there is the Knight of Pearls. So there is a chance that this connection can go through a divine transformation, but it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of forgiveness. It's going to take a lot of adaptability. Go a little bit deeper. Come on. Eight of Cups. I need clarity on the Eight of Cups, please, Spirit. Eight of Cups in the Tower. Let me get an oracle. I'm getting something, but I'm not getting the whole story. Okay, yeah. So we got the Reflect on the Priorities card, the last quarter moon in Aquarius. That's what needs to happen right now. That's what needs to happen. You need to reflect on your priorities. Whoever's watching this video, because you need to make a very, very abrupt change. You need to make an abrupt change to start like living for you. You need to stop trying to escape. You need to stop trying to run away. You need to stop trying to blame it on other things. You need to stop drowning in the disappointment. You need to make the change that you wish to receive. You need to make the changes you wish to receive. And that's why you need to reflect on your priorities, because you've been in this energy for so long. And whether it is that you want this connection, that you've gone through this immense hurt, whether this is a breakup or you're on the verge of a breakup or you're just trying to work things out, whether you want that connection to work or you want a different connection to work in the future, you need to reflect on your priorities. You need to get out of this disappointment. You need to make this big, big change. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Spirit, tell me what this win-win is. How are we going to win? How are we going to win? Let's get a little lighter. This is a really heavy reading. Oh my goodness. The Ace of Wands. So we're going to have a very passionate new beginning. It's going to fuel our deepest desires. It's going to feel very, very magnetic. Roses could be very significant. It's going to be very, very magnetic. It's going to feel super aligned. It's going to feel fast. It's going to feel exciting. And then we have the Chariot. So yeah, you're going to you're going to be moving very quickly. You're going to be moving in the right direction, and it's just going to feel like you're just being guided away from the hardships with the Five of Pearls. You're going to be guided away from the hardships, but it's all because, again, you reflected on those priorities and you made sure that that's exactly what you wanted. Knight of Cups, and there's going to be a love offer coming in for you, but it's after you move into this passionate new beginning, because you have a new perspective. This love offer is going to be able to come in for you because you have a new perspective and you're feeling very safe within yourself. You're feeling safe within your body. You're feeling liberated. You're feeling like the chains are no longer wrapped around you. That's when this new love connection, this new love offer is going to come in. Ten of Wands. You're definitely in this phase of uncertainty right now. You might be in this phase. You might be feeling a little uncertain on what it is going on in your life when this love connection comes in, but you are going to be feeling very, very liberated, because the uncertainty does not equal pain, is what I'm hearing. The uncertainty does not equal pain. Five of Wands. Queen of Cups. To be able to move through this tension, you need to move through this tension with such an open heart. That is what this next chapter of your life is going to be about. It's about moving with an open heart, moving from this place of passion through this place of desire. Because the more open that you keep your heart, the more you're able to receive, the more you're able to stay in a beautiful energy and not stay stuck in the past, in your traumas. Feels like this love connection that you had before that was like very painful and you needed to move through this was showing you how to open your heart. It was showing you how to open your heart. It was showing you what you needed to work on. And like that's what most relationships are. And I know we all like get caught up in like the love and stuff, but it's truly like you are being reawakened to yourself and where you are holding yourself back. You're removing those limitations on yourself moving forward. And that is why you're going to win. That is why you will receive a new aligned love offer, even in the face of uncertainty, because you are liberated from these past experiences and you are living life through an open heart. Anything else we need to know, Spirit? We have the compassion card. That feels like a huge theme for this entire reading. As a divine being woven from the fabric of the universe, you are infinitely worthy of the boundless love, grace, and compassion that flows through all creation. This, like what you've gone through in love and what you're going to be moving through with love in the future is teaching you compassion with yourself. It's teaching you compassion with the people that you love the most. Everything just boils down to having that compassion and knowing when to keep your heart open and knowing when to walk away. This is huge. So just know that even though you might be going through a hard time right now in love, everything is going to work out for you. And just because it seems hard right now doesn't mean that it isn't for a divine purpose. Have compassion for yourself. Whew. If this message resonated with you, please do let me know in the comments. If you'd like to dive into your own personal energy, the links are below to book a reading. I offer one question, email video recordings, and live Zoom readings. If you'd like to dive a little bit further into your healing journey, I offer a open hip course and unlock your jaw course and nervous system sessions to the public. If you'd like to dive super deep and really get into those wounds to move through this energy, you can book a discovery call or DM me on TikTok or Instagram to learn more about somatic healing, one-on-one coaching, and trauma release.